Dua Lipa goes viral with shirt that says whatever, whatever, and people are upset. I'm like, honestly, I feel like I don't even know how to make YouTube videos anymore because I haven't posted in about a month, 2 months. But with this event that recently happened, I was like, this is a great time to kind of get back on YouTube and update with the Etsy progress and the manufacturer in Mexico progress and everything. But let's start with Etsy. So it was almost the end of the month, and I was aiming for another, 100, 120 orders for the month, or $3,100, $3,200 in revenue on Etsy. It's like a nice little extra cash flow that I like to get through Etsy. And they had recently just released their listing requirements. So if you don't know, Etsy no longer wants you to just keyword stuff your product titles. They look at your listings in a more holistic way. And once this news came out, they sent kind of like in their newsletter, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go change every single one of my listings. I have over 350 listings. So I went, changed the titles for 350 listings. It took around an hour and a half. They released this new tool so you can do it quicker. And the day after I changed all my listing titles, I went on my dashboard as I usually do in like the morning, afternoon, and I saw I had 0 views for the day, 0 visitors, 0 sales, 0 everything. I was like, oh my God, did I just destroy my Etsy shop by listening to their advice? But I guess with the algorithm change, things were starting to take a little bit of time to update. So things did update, and eventually that day, I think this was in the last week of August, I don't remember the specific day, I got like 3 or 4 orders. It was a bit of a slow month for me on Etsy, to be honest, because I'm sold out of a lot of my best sellers because they're more summer spring products and I wasn't restocking them. And then suddenly the next day I get an Etsy order, then another Etsy order, then another Etsy order, then another Etsy order, all of the same item. I'm looking at the item and it's this shirt that says show me your books that I originally listed like months ago, early this year. And I thought it was like a little clever shirt. I like those slogan tees. I usually get a lot of inspo for those from Pinterest. I look up the shirt on Google. I look up show me your books shirt on Google and I see my Etsy listing pop up in like Google results on a new incognito tab. It was like my shirt. I was like, oh, this is so cool. Like it's one of the top. And then I scroll down a little bit and I see like kind of news articles. And this one was on like Yahoo News or something. It was Dua Lipa goes viral with shirt that says whatever, whatever, and people are upset. I'm like, oh, this is the shirt. This is why the shirt is popping off, because Dua Lipa apparently made a post wearing a shirt that says show me your books. I don't know if it's mine. It was one of the copycat products. I don't know that I don't know. I don't know how she got it, who gave it to her. I doubt Dua Lipa's shopping on Etsy. Probably someone gave it to her. And it made people, obviously she has millions, tens of millions, if not 100 million followers on Instagram, made people go and look up that shirt. So the idea of this video is it just reaffirms a point that I've shared many times about having success on Etsy. If you want to sell on Etsy and make money, I'm going to talk about profit margins in a second. You need to sell things that people are searching for. So there's 3 different things. Sell something that people are searching for. If people are searching for it, that means there's going to be competition. That means there's going to be other people with similar listings or even the same exact listing. So you have to differentiate yourself. Point number 2, you differentiate yourself by having good listing photos. So I always recommend, if you really, really believe in a product and you think it's amazing, don't just do the mock-ups for it. Like actually order a sample. If you're doing print on demand, order a sample and do a photo shoot with it. If it's like an inventory product, go and put it on, or have someone you know put it on and do it just like a real homemade style photo shoot for it. People will really like that and it will help you stand out in the search results. And then the third point that you kind of compete on with other people is obviously pricing. Now, if you have great listing photos, I honestly don't think you need to try to be the cheapest on the market. I'm definitely not the cheapest on the market. With my print on demand shirts, I have 60% profit margin. With my inventory products, it's more like 70%. But I don't try to be the cheapest on the market at all, because I try to win with my listing photos. And that's all Etsy comes down to. Literally, don't even let anyone try to tell you it's more complicated than that, that it's too oversaturated now. It's too late to do well on Etsy. All of that is bullshit. I started Etsy a few months ago. I even have my first video of when I started Etsy, and to now when we're at, closing on 1,000 orders, which is crazy. Consistently getting 100+ orders a month for the past like 3 to 4 months. And Dua Lipa made my listing go viral. So I'm not gonna tell you you're gonna make a full-time living off Etsy. That's not what I look at it as. I look at it as like a tertiary platform to make some extra cash flow. If the other things aren't going well, at least here, something like this might happen. And a famous person makes a post with an item that looks like yours or is yours, makes your listing go viral. You have a lot of lists. Honestly, I think if you have over 300 listings on Etsy and you follow the strategy that I told you of listing things that people are searching for and having good images, you're at least gonna make an extra 3,000, at least $2,000 a month of extra revenue with like a 50-60% profit margin if you know how to price your product. And it'll help you out with cash flow and just getting more inventory or continuing to grow your business. So obviously, I don't look at Etsy as like my main source of income, my main source of revenue, but it's a great extra platform to throw on there. And I would recommend, honestly, anyone to do that. With regards to my business and manufacture in Mexico, just got the first load of inventory from Mexico. I'll give you guys more of insight on exactly how the entire process was and launching the brand. I launched the brand actually, and I'm gonna give you guys a good video on how to get to 1,000 followers on a brand new TikTok business account or a TikTok shop business account, how to get to 1,000 followers within a week, and how to get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of affiliates for your brand new TikTok shop within a week. I'm gonna be dropping that video soon because that's exactly what I was able to do with my new athleisure wear brand, Inicio Collective. Built the TikTok account, literally opened it, and within a week, after like 3 to 4 posts, we had over 1,000 followers. Now I have about 2,700, which the most important milestone is just to get to that first 1,000 followers, because that lets you put the link in your bio. Anyways, I'm not gonna continue getting into that, but that'll be a very helpful video for people who are just launching on TikTok Shop, because I was able to get my first 10 orders, my first 30 affiliates, and the first 1,000 followers, and 100 customers sign up for my mailing list all within just a few weeks of launch without even having all my inventory up. So I'm going to drop that video for you guys soon. If you like this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Shout out to Lipa. Go on her Instagram, give her a follow. I don't even follow her myself. Give her a follow. Go like that post that says show me your books with that shirt she's wearing. Big shout out to her for helping me out last month, getting me to 700 sales on Etsy, helping me make some extra cash. Subscribe, like, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'll be dropping that TikTok shop video for you guys on how to grow a TikTok business account. If you want some more Etsy content, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.